is Drift Gaming. How are you? That's right. Dun, 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 dun. YouTube. Wow. Damn, my hair's looking not there. My hair's looking Uncle, you finally buy a new PC. I actually bought a new PC and it's in my living room in its box. I just haven't opened it. Yeah. someone's like their Discord was off, so it's like the thing wasn't like they weren't on the window, and out of nowhere they just got a hello. That'll be the most creepy shit ever. Holy yo, y'all take that in. So I just said as a joke, hello, like that at the beginning. Someone's whole screen was off, and they were like, oh, that's hilarious. You're a master duelist? Cool, man. UGO, I saw you play before. You're not a master duelist. You're a shit duelist. You could stay. You're all welcome to stay. All master duelists are always welcome on stream. I actually did that because I did not want to take away from Earl GB's tournament. So I prefer the master duelist. Go watch his tournament right now. He's having an awesome tournament. That's the only reason I did that post. So go watch the tournament, come after. But you're always more than welcome, guys. I want to help out my boy Earl. I don't want to take views. Let's get started here. There's a lot to discuss today. A lot. I was actually gonna do a master list. Master list. Chat, is old age catching up? I just said master list when I meant to say master duel ban list. Is old age catching up? I ain't that old, right? So what I was trying to say is I will be doing a ban list video quickly, but there's a reason why. You guys remember I said Sangan searches Maxi? Yo, I read a comment before the stream started. Konami loves me. I'm telling you right now, I don't know how to explain it. I immediately get to Master Duel. The first ban list after I get in, I say how much Maxi needs to go. It immediately gets hit to 1. Also, when I created a Sangan combo to search Maxi, so they left it at 1 for a reason. For us. Anywho, I would clap you in Master Duel. I doubt that, Cool Man, but I like Cool Man. Cool Man's cool. Also, I'm dyslexic because I read Cool Man Yo, and I thought that said Cool Man YGO. So this entire time I was calling him Cool Man YGO instead of Cool Man Yu-Gi-Oh instead of Cool Man Yo. That must be old age. I don't play modern Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. YouTube comment. This is a nice comment. I don't play modern Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. I just love watching your streams. I love your vibe and mindset. Thank you. That's a great compliment. Thank you. Killer AMC, the first thing I thought of when O came back was you. In a non-weird way. What happened to Triff Daily? It's the Triff whenever I feel like it. Tiramit's 14th strongest deck. Konami has to, that's right. I would sell you, Triff. What the fuck do you mean you would sell me? You can't sell me. I'll sell you. I own you. Anywho, later on in this video, at some point, I love you. I love you too. Later on, at some point, guys, I will do a Master Duel. What's the word I'm looking for right now? Like, later on in the video, I'll do like what the map ban list means for Master Duel. Human trafficking. Before, what does that term mean? Just before I misterm someone. If I own all of chat, like if everyone watching you guys are all my free slaves, does that mean I'm trafficking all of you watching? Actually, don't, because that's actually a serious topic. I don't want to discuss it because there's actually people out there that do get, you know, traffic. But if it wasn't clear, all 300 of you watching on Twitch and YouTube, you're all my slaves. Whatever I want, you guys do. That's slavery. That's slavery. There we go. That's better. That's just slavery. That's what you guys are. This is slavery. You guys are all, yeah, that's, there we go. There we go. I don't like discussing, you know, there's words that you shouldn't discuss because there's people actually going through it. I'm all about saying like there's some words, I don't even want to say it out loud, but like, I don't like making jokes about them because that's some real shit. You know, people out there actually going through real shit. Our biggest problems is are we gonna get hit with Fualos or not? That's not a real problem. People out there in real life are actually dealing with real shit. I don't like to make jokes about real shit unless it's funny. Then I don't mind. Trust Mike is generally quiet. It's not you. Yeah, guys. I fixed Sam. You guys know Sam? Team Sam? He knows I yell a lot, as does he. So he set this up in my Go XLR in a way where even if I scream at the mic, it doesn't peak. And I have yet to figure out how to fix that. So that's my fault. It's not Sam. That's my fault. That's my fault. I'll fix it. Sam taught me everything I know. That's my mentor. All right, so I'm telling you guys what we're gonna do here, okay? When is the next Trift Daily? Okay. Guys, the Trift Daily will actually be every day that we do Master Duel. Every day that we do Master Duel, there'll be a Trift Daily. There'll be a tournament. That's my intention. I'm locking in for Master Duel, but guys, for TCG, we don't get a ban list every day, every month. Like you guys. We get like, and this is not just a normal ban list. This is a meta defining ban list. This is a true meta defining ban list for TCGs. This is like a once in a 6-month type of ban list. So my specific focus is on TCG for the next few weeks until the format's solved. It's because it's a brand new format. After this format's kind of done, I will be more than happy to help you to focus on this. I don't know why I said help you. My brain's fried. All right, lock in. Okay guys, this is what we're doing on today's stream. Okay, I want to do a video. I solved the format, but I want to do a video helping the pure yummy enjoyers out there because I love the deck. This is my favorite deck of all time, and barring Nibiru, so forget Nibiru. Okay, we'll think about an answer to Nibiru later. That sounds like a problem for future Trift Gaming. Am I right? What do you guys think of this idea? I want to create a video showing all the cool yummy combos you could do to allow people to make their own decision on what they would like to play. For example, everyone knows, you know, you could go Corridor, search Colossus, you go Cupid Pitch, you could do a whole bunch of shit. There's so many options. So what do you guys think? Would you, if you're a TCG fan out there, let me know in the chat right now. Would you enjoy a video that's like, all right guys, in this video I'm going to show you the 5 best combos for Yummy. Here they are. You guys can make your decision which one is the best without Herald. That's pretty cool, no? And then I just show 5 cool combos. It's either chat didn't hear it, because I would expect like if I was in the chat and I saw that, I would be like, yo, that's fucking dope. Show us how to beat Nib. Sir, do you mind if you please don't Nibiru me? If you don't mind just keeping it in your hand. No problem. That's the salute. That's the way to do it. I'm kidding. There's definitely a way to do it. A tier list with Draco Tail. My tier list video is actually coming out tomorrow. Okay, so this is what I have in mind. You guys be the judges. I think what I'm about to show you guys is the best yummy combo. So, surprise hasn't been used yet. Let's put, this is just a random card in hand we don't know. And a Croaky helps you play around Nib as well. But I just want to put like just whatever hand traps just so they don't help us at all. So this, as you guys know, this is what one yummy card does. Worst case scenario, would you Nib right now? You don't know what I'm playing. All you see is a 40 card deck. You see yummy. and you see 2 2s and 2 1s, you watching the chat right now, if you duel this at a YCS, you don't know the combos, you don't know what the opponent will make. Are you gonna fuck around and find out, Fafo? Like, are you gonna wait for them to just like summon a random ass rank 2 that who knows what they do? Like a random like if I see Lollipop used, if I see Cupsy, if I see this situation, I'm fucking Nibiruing the fuck out of this board personally, because you don't know what they're gonna do. This right here, Cupsy Wupsy, this is the face of death. You don't know what could come next. Am I right or wrong? So, with that being said, I believe this is a Nibiru moment. So if the deck gets Nibiru'd, it's not the best, but you'd have a token. So let's say we got nibbed right here, right? So I'm gonna put them, but pretend the token's the only thing I have. You go surprise, special marshmallow, add back the surprise. You turn, we'll have to play Link Spider. Turn the spider into token into Link Spider. And even though it's not like crazy, there's Karibo in the graveyard. The play around Nib attack. You just make a Synchro 2 and pass. So through Nib, you still end on a Synchro 2 and a surprise. If they enter battle phase, you activate surprise in the battle phase. Special marshmallow, add back the surprise. Karibo, protect your cookie. And you still get all the yummy interrupts off on main phase 2. Right? So it actually is still good to Nibiru if you play the Link Spider in this situation. But let's say we don't get Nibiru'd. This is where we got to figure out now the line. So this is the line I have in mind. Chat, I don't think you're fucking locked in right now. I had 4 hours of sleep in the last 54 hours. Sorry, 48 plus 4 is 52. I've had 4 hours of sleep in the last 52 hours. The entirety of the minutes I was awake for the last 52 hours, 48 of the last 52 hours I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And testing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm locked the fuck in. I don't think you guys are locked in right now. If you're locked the fuck in, spam I'm locked in the chat. Because you guys are all fucking, wake the fuck up. We're all in this together. We're grinding together right now. So I want chat. Why are you guys saying unk? I said spam locked in. I didn't say spam unk. All right, I'm locked in unk. All right, honestly, close enough. Your audio's donezo. Yo, is my audio that shit? So someone said my audio's bad. Just a quick question. Have you heard of this cool invention? It's called turn up the volume. You okay, lock in. Okay. So our job now, if we don't get hit with Nib, let's create, I'm gonna show you guys right now the best yummy board. You ready? I hid this. I actually hid this. I hid this and I did this off stream. I didn't want you guys to see, but I think it'll be so valuable for the yummy community if they saw. So I'm gonna do it. So here's what we do. We take a Synchro 2. Sorry, we keep the cups. Yeah, take the Synchro 2. Take a level 1. And the first play we're gonna make is Samsara. Samsara and the other level 1 is gonna make Cupid Pitch. You're gonna Samsara surprise. We're already somewhat past the nib test, somewhat. Like I'm nibbing, to be honest. I'm not fucking around and finding out at a YCS. At a YCS, I would fuck around and find out on Dueling Book. Does that make sense? Like I would just like, you know what? Even though I would definitely nib here in a real tournament, I just want to see what they do. But in a real tournament, no one's fucking around and finding out. So the next line, the modulate level is mandatory, sadly. So it's level 7. We make Diabell the White Forest. Preferably we can get some value from it. Let me think, how can we get value from it before? Like I would like one free spell. This is why board breakers might be a thing if we do the Diabell. If we do the Diabell line. So just keep in mind this could add a free card. Okay? We use Cupid Pitch. We literally do not even add Sangan. There's no bricks, no X. We could if we want. I'm just adding a follow-up. It's just a free card. From this point on, anytime my opponent activates an effect, mind you guys, you already passed the nib test, okay? So obviously your opponent won't want to activate an effect with this, right? So this is what you do next. You put back the Cupid pitch, you summon the Samsara, and you pass your turn. It looks shit, right? What if I told you this is actually an auto win board? Assuming, like, guys, if they nib you, you're gonna have Cookie with the surprise. So you pass turn here, even against Draco Tail, it's an auto win. I'll show you how. You guys might not see it how. I want you guys to tell me what you think of the board. So you pass your turn. You're gonna summon far more on their turn than yours. But here's what you do now. They activate any fucking card. It could be, doesn't matter what card it is. Activate any card. Effect. The field spell's free. You could make Cupid pitch level 7, not level 1. I increase it. You summon the new Synchro Tuner. Synchro Tuner Omni Negate with this card, because we just got confirmation that this card is legal. What this card does in a deck like Yummy, look at this now. Look at this. Ready? They activate any card. Effect. You negate their card. In Yummy, Zaren is really fucking good. Really fucking good. In Yummy. Not many decks could do that. Not many decks could activate a card for no fucking reason. Now it gets even better. It gets far better. Like, you still haven't seen nothing yet. So let's just say, you know, the next action. All you need is one action, nothing else. This is after 48 hours of testing, after everything I looked at. You're gonna end up with 3 negates. It's so crazy. I don't even know why I'm showing it. Okay, so they do their second action. You chain Lollipop for no fucking reason, strictly to negate their second action. Or obviously whenever they do something you want to negate, if that makes sense. So you summon whatever the fuck you want. Doesn't matter. Let's just, for argument's sake here, you want to get some draws. Okay? So you just negated their card. You negated their card, right? So you got one Omni Negate. Omni Negate, not Monster. You draw a free card. Now this is where it gets, I don't even want to show you guys this. Now this is where it gets even more broke. I solved the meta. Ready for your next play? You ready for your next play? You guys aren't even ready for your next play. You use Samsara's effect. You use Samsara effect to synchro with the Zaren that was using the Samsara. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but Triff, they're both tuners. This card says, if this card you control will be used as synchro material, you can treat it as a non-tuner. So what do you make? You make the better Baron de Floor. A card that does 3 negates on the opponent's turn or your turn. Yummy is so fucking back, baby. Yummy, we're so back. We're so back. Now you have 2 negates in this card with light and dark, which is every fucking meta. And guess what? We're still not done. You thought that was done? We're still not done yet. We're still not done. You're going to play your turn, right? You negate with Gen X, which is, by the way, this card's better than Baron de Floor. It's truly broken. We're not done yet. What does Yummy do on the opponent's turns? Can you guys please tell me? You know, we get a free pop. I don't even think we need Snatchy. We're not done yet. You guys think I'm done. We don't even need to play a Croaky. We got all these free interrupts. We're not even near done. Fuck, you could even say we didn't even get started yet. There's still so much to do here. Book, etc. Let's say we just booked. There's only a finite number of shit you could surprise with. So you want to know the next line? Surprise effect. Come in Snatchy. Snatchy effect. You make Chaos Angel on the opponent's turn. None of your cards with light and dark. No, it'll be light and light. But still, you get the point. Doesn't even need, who cares? Light's enough. And then you put in the Chaos Angel. Or you put in Satellite Warrior to pop 2. Or you put in any Synchro 10 you want, Changing. It's probably going to be Chaos Angel. Giving multiple Omni Negates, multiple interruptions. I solved how to play Pure Yummy. I think that's the best way. I want your guys' thoughts now. What do you guys, did I solve your, am I still coping? Do you guys still think Yummy sucks? Herald was a crutch. I told you guys. Herald was a crutch. This is not like the first time this happened. This board, someone's saying it's a bit cold. The board's literally, so guys, tell me what board you, forget Yummy Mitsurugi. I'm telling you about Yummy. Okay? You're playing no bricks in your deck. The old Yummy board ended on Herald and that's it. We're ending on Zaren, double Omni Negate and Chaos Angel on top of every Yummy interrupt. Your Herald is not getting summoned back in pure Yummy. This is any Yummy card. And this didn't even get the free ad. If we're playing board breakers, or this is also why I'm playing Pure Rays, or whatever, free ad. No strikers. Just all Yummy cards. And you just half board versus the thing. We don't really need Gravity Controller. We don't really need a lot of these cards. But I feel this is the... Not many people like... Man, I'm insane, truly. These are the first 11 are necessary. I'll show you guys more lines. There's actually a lot. You actually, you could do so much on the opponent's turn. So much. Like, it's infinite the shit you could do on the opponent's turn. GMX is really shit. Someone's like, how do you even find this? Guys, when I say, guys, it doesn't matter. Guys, if you're going second, you don't give a fuck about your synchros. If you're going second and you purge them, you just OTK. If you're going first, you just set the purge. It doesn't really conflict. Like, does that make sense, guys? Like, we're not really going to end on a bunch of Omni Negates going second. If so, you just end on your Yummies. You just don't go for the synchros. This is another option. These last 4 cards aren't necessary. We don't really need the last 4. There's so many options. I think this card is the one that does it all. All right. We can't see the screen. Honestly, even though that was definitely Unk move, I did not mean to hide the screen there. I wanted to show you guys. Should I hide the list? What do you guys think? Like, I don't owe anyone anything. I built this. I spent 48 of my 52 hours time. I'm not even going to put this behind the Metafy. Like, it's not even about that. I just don't know if it's worth showing. You're like, Yummy's dead right now. I'd rather no one play. You guys tell me. Should I show it? Should I be a YouTuber or should I be a player? It'll come to me in a dream if you don't post it. You see, Tyrone, when you said I'm a master dueler, am I welcome? Bro, I said you're not a master dueler. You wanna know why? Because you're part of the brotherhood, bro. You're here forever. Like, you're a Triff. You're one of my favorite chatters, bro. You're not just a master dueler. You're community. Okay, let me know if you guys want it right now. Press 1 if you want to. Yo, thank you, Inspired 10 for the sub. Press 1 if you want to see the list. Press 2 if I should hide it and only show it to the real ones. Because, mind you, guys, once I showed Radiant Typhoon, everyone actually thought it was overrated. The second I posted videos, Cresea went up to like $60. Just saying, because once this goes out there, the whole world will know. So it's like been subbed since the Cowboy incident. Holy fuck, that's a long ass time. What are you talking? Cowboy? What happened with Cowboy? What are you guys talking about? Cowboy? What? Cowboy? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, last one. I'll probably show it, but there's one more option. Press 3. Press 6, 7. if I should just take Pure Yummy to the YCS and just win with it and then show it over Radiant Typhoon. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to take Radiant Yummy. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take Radiant Yummy. But an option is to take this. Because I still think Radiant Yummy does more. Going, it's tough call here. Okay. I decided I'll show you guys. Let's go! Make some noise, baby! I'm gonna show you guys. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. Let's go. But make some noise. Make some noise in the chat. W's in the chat. I'll show you guys right now. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. All right, guys, ready? This is my deck. 3, 2, suck my nuts. Ha 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 ha! Get baited! Get baited! Get baited! Elich is the best deck. Elich is the best deck. I will never show you. Ha 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 ha! Just kidding. I'll show you. I'll show you guys. But you guys, at least once a stream, you guys get baited into oblivion. At least once a stream. I just gotta say. I'll show you guys at some point today. Steven, I hope you brick every game. Salty Z 1567 on YouTube says, Steven, I hope you brick every game. But you're gonna have to hope harder, my friend. Hope harder, because that shit ain't working. Let's go. Six, seven. Sorry, guys. I have brain rot. I hope you lose the next 10 matches in a row with Zap on YouTube. Hope harder, buddy. Hope harder. Because that shit's impossible. Hope harder. You're talking to the best player in the world. Six, seven. Sorry. Every now and then I suffer from brain rot. I fear. I'll just take that one for one back. In the thick of it, everybody knows something. To the king, to the pen, to the ring. think, 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 think. 6-7, 6-7. Oh, I forgot to search. Okay, so this is the one card combo. We could pass here. Thank you. Gotcha. Thank you. Maybe we put it in Masquerena too, because I could just go special. Like if you have, I did normal, I just make a SP. He ain't got shit. I activated it. Oh, the burn is mandatory. Got it. They ban Rise across. Good, bro. See you. Radiant. Add MST. Whoa, add MST, guys. He just added MST. Whoa, no, please don't add MST. Triff, are you Onk? Yeah. That's so good. 6-over. Yo, Onk, we're not playing MD anymore. Sorry, guys. TCG ban list was a mega ban list. I gotta lock in. Going back to my stool in a few days. Would you love me if I was a puddle? No. Triff, are you brain rotted? Honestly, probably. Probably a little bit. You want to start negating everything so we could. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Let's just start negating everything. Hey, Triff, did you see they put. Oh, droplet. Bro thinks I give a fuck. Okay, let's think here. If I chain SP. Okay, so if he lets that go, he would negate Zarin and Samsara. Or Zarin and SP. This does get the. I really want the Omni negate here. We could get the crazy one. If I chain SP to get rid of this, he just negates 2 cards that won't do anything in this game state. I'll let that go, actually. Big mistake. Summon. Let's do summon. Summon. Wait, yo, would this card be? Yo, I just made a huge error. Droplets negates this effect. Guys, if this gets dropleted, I can't synchro with it with the tuner, right? Well, that's unfortunate. Because it's like rusty. I forgot if it was in the first line or second line. I think the first line of Zaren still applies under droplet. Because condition. Not 100% sure. I should have SP'd that. I would have SP'd, but that's, hey, it's my fault for not recognizing that. Am I right? If I chain response. I'll just say no to make it like easier. Effect 2. Effect 3. Can someone confirm? Because this is pretty important, I'd say. If he'd be chain link 1, I'm probably gonna bell that. I'll just summon this for fun. Any trigger. So is a confirmation I could do? I could synchro with the Zaren. OCG is different from TCG, by the way, guys. If that affects, I hope he doesn't scoop because this is we're putting up Gen X right after this. Oh wait, he hasn't. He's playing Radiant. I got no wins in my grave, so against Radiant, I would need to put a win in my grave. Should be easy. Metal Marcher's a win, so I think the combo would just do Marcher when you play against this deck. Wow, didn't even let me summon it, huh? Didn't even let me summon it, huh? Yo, I just realized I just showed you guys the deck. Just kidding. That was my plan all along. It was my plan all along. Don't worry. Oh, the Synchro 11. Oh yeah. That's that we I think we include that. There's just so much good shit to make. Like, do you guys, the deck's not broken at all. Samsara helps a lot because you don't need the link one. You can have both, so you're not necessary to summon the link one. There's a reason I'm doing this stream, guys. Even on top of that, at the conclusion of all the big bodies you summon, your last play is Starham into Melfi's for free, because you can go Lollipop summon 2 level 1s for your last play, and then Lollipop and a 1 go Starham, summon, you get a free Melfi's on the opponent's turn too. Wait, so what's the TCG official ruling? OCG and TCG are different. What's the TCG one? I'll call Coder and figure out. Yo, we got a wind. So for this combo to be truly insane, we have to, I think we go through Metal Marcher at some point in the combo. Okay, so if he goes into the link 2 right now, he'll add I think we impermit. And if he has another way to Cresseia after 3, then good for him. The deck doesn't have as many. Okay, he has it. Get wrecked. But this is still fine. He could just draw nothing. He could just not draw Cresseia. If he draws Cresseia right now, we're going in mid defeat. If I don't want to risk Ash tank. I wanted him to summon both of these, knowing that they're out of the way. The way it worked in my head, this should be enough. And he doesn't need Cresseia to end on thing. A lot hard, like, playing this deck, there are, yes, Cresseia is obviously art. Okay, so it looks like RTE 10 traps. It's not true. It does look like it. I agree. But it's not true because no, Tenki is actually not even played, which I disagree. I think everyone needs to play Tenki in this deck. There's not as many starters as it looks like. The normal decks, like, they have 15 starters, the normal ones. My version has like 24 starters. So I do think this deck needs as many ways to play through shit as possible. Because so I hit, like, he's passing here with the 3. And even if he gets to the trap, I'm good now. Because he'll need 2 MSTs. The question now becomes, do we draw a Yummy card? Nice deck. I know this sounds nuts. Yo, what if we Lightning Storm the Varun? Because that's obviously a quick play spell. If he chains this as a quick play spell. Wait, unless it's like Droplet. Like, or Crown. If it's Droplet or Crown. Like, if he sets the trap, it's over. If I go Lightning Storm back row, okay, well, like, you know what? It's post, like, if that's a Radiant card, we're lose. I'll take a chance that it's Droplet or Crown. A spell trap he cannot activate. We'll take a chance here. Because if that's like a card that he could activate, a quick play spell. Yep, alright, that's game. I took a chance. I took a chance. It is what it is. I'm telling you guys, Yummy is saved. I think we still put Masquerena probably. But we have to take use of the Diabell. It's just too good, especially post side. Like you're adding your shit for free. This card could even summon a Yummy Synchro Tuner. Tri Brigade. I thought of the Tri Brigades too. They're okay. They're not crazy. All right, let's see if he drew Fua or Droll here. Those only hand traps they play. Hit 4K. Yo, why did it say you? Yo, do we just get 5 Trift memberships on YouTube? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Jane OCG Meta, thank you. I haven't looked at the memberships in a while there. Thanks. Let's go. Beautiful. Hello, it's me. I'm the pen god with the voice that will break your ears. Watch this Omega Big Brain getting lolly over Cook. Goodbye, goodbye, my purge, goodbye. Oh. Maybe we even add Hoppier. Do a little summon with that. Thinking here. What do we start with Cup C. So we already normaled. Yo, thank you, Jane OCG Meta. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate you a lot. OCG. Yo, chat. Should I go to OCG and win with Electromite? Thank you, Jane OCG. Do we summon Jester? We summon Jester, we get a free Karibo. Do we want a Karibo? Karibo. Aruba, Jamaica. I'm the best player in the world. Yo, this is the first time in my life Jester ever stayed on my board. I laugh if it resolves. Do, 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 do. I will be the best player out there. Na 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 na. I'm the best player in the world. There's definitely an angle where we just make Metal Marcher for no reason. I'm sure we could do this combo for free with Marcher as an extra deck slot, simply only to get a win in the grave. Because then it will make this combo next level against Radiant as well as Shittail. Like, we should be able to get all 4 attributes in there. At some point, it's like redundant, but light and dark. Scoop, scoop, scoop. It's over for you. I'm the best player in the world. Yummy is safe forever. What's your target? I will negate. Is there a way to special synchro tuners from? Oh, this is only once. This card once per turn. Never mind. Summon, 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 summon. Swing, swing. Like, this shit's over, bruh. I try to tell you guys Yummy's the best deck. Y'all just don't listen. Jamaica, Aruba, Pendulum. Okay. Ooh. I don't know what we're gonna do now, guys. I think it's over. Sorry. Aruba, Jamaica. Oh, I wanna take a. Thinking. So those are neg. That's MST'd. What do we have left? Think. DP. Got it. I see the line. Oh yeah, I mean, this is super omega over. I mean, I have 3 interactions, 4 or 5 plus. Oh my god. No problem, mate. So we purge him or let him have a chance? Like, that's a wrong number. Scoop this shit up. Look at this. This is the best hand that his deck possibly opens. It ain't nothing. Draw. You gotta love it. The allure of darkness with no darks. Aruba, Jamaica. Oh, I wanna take ya. No problem, mate. This is the best hand. Droplet, MST, Fallen Virtuous, 2 starters. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, you still have combo. You can normal. All right, chat. Would you behave if I made a video right now? Aruba, Jamaica. All right, guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cooked is my hairline right now? I didn't shower this morning. All right, who am I gonna lie? I didn't shower in 48 hours. In 54 hours since the balance has been announced, I was live on. I slept for 4 hours, and I dueled for 50 now. So for 50 hours I was dueling. 4 hours. I never smelled though. 4 hours sleeping. 50 hours dueling. No time for anything else. My hairline's omega cooked now. Your hairline is fine for your age. Oh, yo, what's a bigger thing? Yo, your hairline is fine for your age. Get wrecked. Y'all ready? The only thing I smell like is winning. All right. Chat, you wanted the deck list? I show you the deck list. We're gonna do a full deck profile right now for you guys. Aruba, lock in. All right, everyone. Tell me in chat right now. Just spam yummy. Be like, tell me which one's your favorite yummy. Don't say any weird shit like Yummy Cupsy's the best kisser. That's what Proud Catboy has said 19 times on our stream already. So none of that shit. No Catboy allowed. Ready? Lock in. Harold held us back. I've been saying this from the beginning. Yummy is still absolutely incredible. If you don't think so, just watch this video. Just watch my combo. If you don't think so, that's all right. At the end, I forgot to click fucking play again. Yo, my old age is actually catching up, bruh. Pure Yummy is amazing. That's too cap. That's too car sales mini. Pure Yummy was better than Pure Yummy is better than Pure Yummy is better now than it was with Harold, and I'm gonna prove it. Harold really held us back. So watch this video. If you don't think Yummy is better than it was before, that's a bad start. All right, take number 7. Pure Yummy is the best it's ever been, and I'm gonna show you right now. It's actually way better than last format. Harold held us back because it stopped us from our creativity. Watch this video, and if you think I'm capping at the end or coping, as the young kids like to say, let me know at the end of this video. I have yet to sleep. Someone in the chat says, bro, don't lie, whatever. Watch this video. All of chat has seen it. After it's 5 o'clock right now. The balance was released 48 hours ago plus 5 hours, so 53 hours ago. I have slept for 4 hours of 53, and I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for 49 hours. Look at my hair. I have not showered in 2 days. 49 of 53 hours I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe I was coping the first like 10 hours, maybe, but after 49 hours of training, I have the absolute best deck, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm pretty sure Radiant Yummy is better. Radiant Yummy is the best one, but for Pure Yummy, this is the best way to play Pure Yummy, because the end board before would end on 1 Herald and 1 Masquerena with Yummy combo, right? Now I end on 3 or 4 Omni Negates with full board and then some. So let's get straight into this. If you guys want to see more of this deck, I'm doing a meta every single day from now until the 300th. I'm doing a Metafy Classroom every fucking weekday from now until the 300th. There is a Metafy Classroom on Metafy. Sign up down below for over 50 plus hours of monthly training and 50 plus classes already on there right now while you can, because we're gonna lock in for the 300th. Someone says, didn't you just say you didn't shower for? I haven't showered in 2 days and I don't intend to start. Let's go. I'm gonna show you guys the combo right now. Just kidding. I will. Don't worry, guys. I will. I do shower. I'm just kidding. I didn't right now. I got to lock in. Why do I have to lock in? I have to lock in for you guys. That's why. I have to lock in for you guys, not for myself. Doesn't matter if it's Cupsy or Lollipop. Just look at this combo and be the judge at the end if you think I'm capping or not. I'm gonna show you a replay so you can see this deck in action as well. Don't worry about the deck list. Yeah, you just saw a bunch of cards there. I will show you in full. Snatchy held us back from 3 to 1. You never fucking needed 3 Snatchy. You literally never needed that shit ever, not even once. It's a 1.5 card combo. You're gonna discard whatever you draw. You have 4 blanks, so let's just draw 4 random ass cards. We're gonna discard one of them. Doesn't matter. Okay. So now we're gonna be able to search 2 cards. This is why I'm saying you can start with Cookie, you can start with Lollipop. It quite literally doesn't not matter what you start with, because you just get the other 2. So even Lollipop is full starter. Even Cookie, it doesn't matter. So one thing that this deck does do not as good as before is it doesn't play the best into Nibiru, but I'm going to show you the anti-Nibiru line at the end. There's an anti-Nibiru line that it's still not bad. And on top of that, no one plays Nibiru this format. Nibiru is really bad versus the best decks out there. So no one plays it. Everyone's on Draco, everyone's on Radiant. It's useless against the decks. So this is the moment where how you build a good Yummy deck, okay? There's 10 good Yummy combos out there, and I'll show you a bunch of them in a few days. But from this game state, this is how you build good Yummy. You know that you have surprise, summon back some monster to add back surprise. You know you're gonna have these bodies, right? So the game plan now is, with this board, what could you do from here? After looking at every single synchro ever created in the game, after looking at every single link 1 and link 2 that was created in the game, after looking at every rank 1, every rank 2 in the game, every rank 3 in the game, we're talking about coping from Cherubini to Colossus to Cupid to everything. To search Sangan, summon it with Ancient Fairy, add Droll or Retaliating Sea, search Secret Village, like everything. But this one was the best by a landslide. So you have 5 bodies. What could you do with? We'll save the surprise for later. This is the new combo. You're gonna turn these 2 into Samsara. 0 bricks. You're gonna turn these now to Cupid Pitch, increasing the level by 3. You're gonna use a surprise. This way, if they bell the surprise, you could use the Cupsy to summon back Lollipop and Marshmallow, so they'll just lose a card for nothing if they're saving those baby hand traps. The beauty of this deck, baby hand traps do nothing. Yes, Nibiru, okay, but I'll show you the anti-Nibiru line later. What would happen if they Nibiru? Because you still have a play. Because we're now playing Link Spider, there's still a play after, which I'll show. At this game state, you have 7 and a 1. So what do? We're gonna go into Diabell, Queen of the White Forest. We're gonna trigger Cupid Pitch and Diabell. We are not gonna add some brick bullshit. We're literally just gonna add a Marshmallow for follow-up. That's it. You don't need too much shit. Like, you're just getting a free follow-up. That's all you want it for. And then this effect will add your spell. I do play a few board breakers in the deck for this card, where if you're going second, you're gonna be able to get back the breakers or get back your imperm, get back your purge for free. This would add the card for free. All we're doing here, look closely and pay attention. +1/+1. The last part we're gonna do now, we're gonna go Cupid, Samsara summon back. And in this game state, you're going to pass. Wait, did I add 2 1s? Okay, guys, I have to restart this now. Someone said you sent 2 level 1s. No, I didn't. No, far for the Triff decadely is not going on. Yo, did someone just ruin my video? Because I didn't do 2 1s. I'd be pretty pissed if you're just saying that. Yo, Ark on YouTube said you sent 2 level 1s for Samsara. Because that video was going fantastic. I don't want to go take 11 now. We're adding the marshmallows, just proving a point. Why the fuck do you ruin my video? Bro, this is why people should not speak, bro. All right. Can't you edit? Yeah, but I wanted to post it right now without editing. I guess I have to edit now. All right, let's go to where we were. You did though. No, I didn't. What? You're bro. Now the second person said you did though. Yo, guys, are they? I used 1 level, bro. I think you did. I did not. Bro, hold up. I just want you guys to see this. Cool. Wait. PSN over Xbox says I did. Cool Word says I did. Here says I did. And Dark Knight says I did. Okay? This is why you don't listen to the crowd. This is why you don't listen to the crowd. 4 people said the wrong information to the YCS fucking champ. This is why chatters on stream piss me off. I know you guys mean well. So it's all good. All respect to you 4. But you guys are dumbasses. Comparatively to myself. So this is the game state. I'm not using Marshmallow twice. Look, I was just showing what would happen. So do you see, look at this game state here. 2-2-1. I was just showing that the way you build good Yummy is you have 5 bodies to play with. 1 card equals 5 bodies. 2 of them are tuners. Have fun. 2 and 1 makes Samsara. Triff versus the world, and Triff will always be right. 4 people said you did, though. So that Marshmallow went to the grave for nothing. I know that they said Yu-Gi-Oh players don't read, but now it seems like they don't listen. Okay, lock in. We're just gonna do it again. Now in this game state, you're actually just gonna pass. This might not look a lot, but this right here, this board is the face of destruction. It's the new Yummy. No, it's one sec. Guys, should I retake it at one go? What do you guys think? I'm gonna have to retake it. I like getting in a flow of things. I don't like sending multiple things. I like doing a flow of the video. We'll just have to restart. Take 6 of it. Sorry. Jeff Hardy? Yeah. I created the best new Yummy deck in the world, and it's better than how it was before. If you think I'm lying, you wait till the video and you watch it. It's pure Yummy, 18 starters. It ends on 8 negates. I said it. 0 brick. The YouTube, I don't know why the YouTube subscription goes off on stream, so I have to restart it because that sounds. How do I mute YouTube subscriptions? All right, actually take 19 now. Pure Yummy is 5 times better now than it was before. You're going to hear that and you think, Triff, you're obviously coping and capping and lying for views. We lost Herald, we lost 2 Snatchy. Do you agree? We lost Herald and 2 Snatchy. Watch this video, and I'm going to show you that Yummy does a far more better board. Pure Yummy. Pure Yummy. The only thing Herald did... Too much yapping, right? Pure Yummy is better now than last format, and I'm going to prove it. Snatchy from 3 to 1, do nothing. Herald, all Herald provided for Pure Yummy, not for Mitsurugi. Herald is not searching anything in Pure Yummy. It just gave you a negate. It sounds copium me saying that, right? Pure Yummy's better now than before. I'm asking you for one favor watching this. Watch this whole video. If you disagree, there's no cope, there's no bricks. I'm playing 0 bricks in my main deck. I even want to remove a Croaky because it's unnecessary, because my Yummy deck I'm about to show you ends on 8 hard watch at the moment. I actually love that intro, and now someone's like hard watch at the moment. Doing a video with you guys talking shit pissing me off. I think it was a great flow state. I actually enjoyed that. Fix the hair a little bit. I hate to admit it, but I don't think there could be any fixing. You have a hat. I don't believe in hats. I believe hats are for losers. Like, if your shit's fucked, your hair's fucked, then own up to it like a man. Your hair's fucked. Deal with, like, I also hate sweaters. It's like, what are you hiding from, bro? I love the world. Come, like, I'm very confident in my own body. All right, ready? So we put on thick of it to lock in. Stop! This is evil, Jeff! Two decades I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively. You watch this video and the title is true. Pure Yummy is better now than last format. I'm going to show you this combo, and you tell me at the end of the video if you think it's copium or not. It does more of an end board. Much more, because of the extra deck space we saved. Herald and Snatchy only got in the way. It only got in the way. Pure Yummy, you're not using Herald to search Habakiri. In Pure Yummy, the only thing Herald does is give you an Omni Negate and Macrocosmos for Draco Tail. Watch this new end board with 0 bricks in the deck, and you tell me if you think that Pure Yummy is better now than before. It sounds like copium, but I have been now awake for 54 straight hours. Well, I slept for 4 hours of 54 hours, and I've been testing Yummy for the last 50 hours. I've not showered in 2 days, and I don't intend to start. Not until the whole world knows Yummy is the best deck. So watch this whole video for the sake of me showering, and then you tell me at the end of the video if you feel that I'm capping or not. Because my new Yummy board with 0 bricks in the main deck ends on 2 Omni Negates and over 4 other interruptions, and then the Yummy interrupts, totaling 10 interruptions. So let's get straight into this video. If you love Pure Yummy, I'm hosting a Metafy daily class. Metafy daily on weekdays, every single day until the 300th, every single day. I'm going to be covering Radiant Yummy, Pure Radiant, and Pure Yummy. These are the 3 decks that I believe are actually the most biggest underdogs or dark horses of the format. Because the second people see this and how it works, you will see just how broken it is. So let's get straight into this. That's it for the intro. We're going straight into showing the combo, and you guys tell me at the end of the video. Just watch till the end of the combo. And if you still don't think it's absolutely broken, I'll eat my words and I'll go shower immediately. But don't worry, just maybe I will shower next week. Okay, there's Yu-Gi-Oh to be doing. Okay, there's Yu-Gi-Oh to be Yu-Gi-Oh-ing. I don't have time for anything else but Yu-Gi-Oh. 50 or 54 hours I awake. All I've been doing is Yu-Gi-Oh. We're gonna go Snatchy, Lollipop, any starter. Look at the main deck. There's 0 bricks. I'm only playing Jester because I like pure raise map with Jester. When you're playing 9 yummy names that are requiring of a level 1 on summon, having any other card as an extended source of pure raise is actually pretty good. So we're going to use the effect of this. By the way, guys, don't worry. I actually did shower. Don't worry. Last week. Okay, so Minion effect is going to summon the Lollipop now. Everyone knows this combo. The 4 cards in my hand are just any 4 random cards. Just to show you guys one combo. Yes, you guys saw the synchros correct. This is an absolutely broken combo, and it works incredibly well, even through hand traps. Cupsy effect, add. You cannot hand trap this deck. Okay, if you have 1 Lollipop, sure, but you can't actually stop it, because if you have Yummies in hand, you special. What are you gonna do? Imperm Snatchy? Yeah, fucking right. Discard a random card. Effect of Cupsy. Special. Linkaribo. This is the new line. Yeah, now I'll tell you why I prefer Yummy Radiant. Yummy Radiant gives an extra push. You like, if you have 1 Yummy card or 3 Yummy cards, it does the same fucking thing. If I have in my hand 3 Yummy cards or 1 Yummy card, they all do the same thing. But pure Yummy is cleaner in the sense that it's easier to play and maneuver for somewhat newer players. And I want you guys to look at the situation. My opponent will Nibiru me right now if he has Nibiru. If it's Dueling Book, maybe they'll wait just to see what you're cooking. But you're telling me at a YCS, who's going to want to fuck around and find out what I'm going to make here? My Radiant Yummy deck might go Sprite Sprint right now, and you just lost some crazy advantage. The best way to play through Nib is not to negate it, is to play right through that motherfucker. You smash your head through a wall. That's how the best way to play around Nibiru. Even in pure Yummy, even though it's way better than Radiant Yummy, if they Nibiru you right now, you get a Link Spider, you turn your token into Link Spider. Now Link Spider is mandatory in case of Nibiru. You go Surprise, Special, Marshmallow, add back Surprise. You make a Yummy Synchro 2, and if they enter battle to kill your Yummy Synchro 2, you Surprise in battle, you have Linkaribo now. Thank you to Snatchy being banned. Now you play through Nibiru anyways. Through Nibiru, the board last time, you don't make a Herald through Nibiru. You quite literally through Nibiru and on a Synchro 2 anyways. So this does the same thing. And they can't enter battle because of Karibo. So it's the same, like you're literally doing the same thing. No one's actually fucking around and waiting to figure out what you're doing. And on top of that, as I'm doing the combo, you're going to notice, even if they wait a little bit, they'll do it before you surprise. So anywho, here's the combo now. And you tell me if you think Herald IP Pass is better than this shit. So watch this now. We're going to go into Samsara. Y'all see that? And then you're going to go into Cupid Pitch. You'll increase Cupid Pitch by 3. The second Samsara hits the board, even Samsara and Lollipop, what, you think the opponent's going to wait to see whatever the fuck you're going to make? It's getting nibbed. They're going to nib before. It's gone. I'm telling you, it's gone now. At this point, if you want to play around Nibiru, play Radiant Yummy. Nibiru is not a card this format. That's like saying, oh, bro, you didn't play around Gamma. Oh, bro, you didn't play around Meows. You didn't play around Lancia. Nibiru, who the fuck's gonna play Nibiru in the main deck, especially with Draco Tail being the most played deck by landslide, Magus' Draco Tail being the next most played deck, Brandon being the next most played deck, Radiant Typhoon being the most played deck. These cards do not care about Nibiru. So I'm telling you, the best way to play through Nibiru is through it or ignore it for pure Yummy. If you want to play around Nibiru, like if you're so scared of playing around everything, you play Radiant Yummy. But this is the best in how it is right now. So this is level 7. This is level 1. You're going to make now Diabelle Queen of the White Forest. This card is Yummy's new best friend. Fucking broken, and I'll show you why. You'll use the effect for a free +1. So you've already, keep in mind, the deck has mainly hand traps, but the hand traps that you play is 3 Imprint, 3 Purge, and I play Puri Raise Map. You play 1 for 1, and I play Droplet. In the post side deck, you're putting in Duster, Lightning Storm, Thrust, and Talent on top. This deck has so many non-engine slots. I play 20 non-engine slots with 18 starters. You're not playing Mitsurugi anymore. Herald ban actually helped us because you don't play the 6 Mitsurugi bricks anymore and you save 3 extra deck slots. Now watch this. You haven't surprised, you have surprised. So we're here and here. We're going to end the turn here. We're going Samsara. We're going to use Samsara effect. And this is where the deck gets utterly broken. You set your surprise or your traps if you're Imperm. And in this game state, you pass your turn. You're going to think to myself, but Triff, where's Herald? build, bro. Your opponent activates any interaction in Yu-Gi-Oh. Any interaction in Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll tell you the most common. Activate Radiant Typhoon Chant to add a card or search MST. You activate any card in Yu-Gi-Oh, even Rahu. In this deck, you want them to Rahu immediately. You want them to Rahu immediately in this deck with how this is built. Activate Radiant Typhoon Chant. I use the effect of Diabolical Queen in the White Forest. Okay. You send your minion. Free send. You want to know what you're going to do here? Take a wild guess what you're going to summon. I'll give you a hint. It just came out in Burst Protocol. You're going to summon Zarin, the Chain-Bound Dragon, in the EMZ. It's a Synchro Tuner. You then negate the next card that they activate. This card's broken. The fact that this is a Synchro Tuner, and here's why this is extra broken. Zarin is only good in a few decks. Mainly Yummy. Because if they just on resolution activate a card, not many decks could quick play use cards for nothing. You're playing fucking Yummy, bro. Your whole deck uses quick effects. So what do you do in this game state? The opponent activates any card. You chain Lollipop. You trigger the Zarin to negate their card. All right, why don't we resolve now? We negated whatever card they just did. We can summon whatever you like here. Let's just say we summon these. As an example here, why don't we Cupsy draw for free? Why not, right? Or even better, I'll save one even better for you guys. We'll go Snatchy. You know, Snatchy, put the Croaky. Up to you if you want to play a Croaky or not. Don't worry about Purge, by the way, because you're just obviously going to set it. Anywho. All right, so we just used our negate, right? You think this is done now? We haven't even touched the surface of our end board yet. We haven't even touched it yet. So far, we got the free Omni negate with this, right? Okay, well, we already used it. It's once per turn. You now use some SAR's effect. Now, this is where it gets broken. This is where it gets really good. You think Baron DeFleur is a good card? You think Baron DeFleur is a good card? You're going to summon on your opponent's turn more times than they will every fucking turn. Can you guys please read this? It says, if this card you control uses synchro material, you can treat it as a non-tuner. We're going to make not Baron DeFleur from Temu. Not Baron DeFleur from Temu. We're going to make Baron DeFleur from fucking Asgard. Arms of Genix. For those that don't know what this card does, it's a monster negate for every attribute in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, I'm sorry, it does get banished here. Currently, we have Light and Dark. There, later on in the combo, we could put a Wind if we'd like in the graveyard. Later on in the combo, but this to me is I'm happy with. It negates Lights and Darks, and later on in the combo, we could banish more. We could get the Metal Marcher, which is a Wind, if we want to. So why don't we keep playing now? Because we're not done yet. So this will negate 2 times. At any given moment, for example, I'll give a prime example right now. Let's go with like effect of Cupsy. Let's summon this. Let's summon this. You get your Yummy interrupts. You get a draw. You get a banish. We're not done yet. There's so much more shit. We're not even fucking getting started yet. Okay. Let's say you don't want a cookie right now. Let's say you're playing Shit Tail. They resolved Rahu. They have some sets. Hey, they resolved Katu or whatever. They got 1 spell set. Let's say you already used a Croaky too. Let's say a Croaky was fucking MST'd or a Croaky was hit with a MST card. Whatever. Look at this now. You're going to use the effect of Snatchy. You're going to chain link Karibo. Who the fuck needs 3 Snatchy when you have 1 Snatchy, 1 Karibo? That's all you need. You're going to synchro with these. If you want, you could do the book now if you want. Or, let's say you book if you want. But if you really need it, You could turn these to Chaos Angel. We're still not done, by the way. You could just turn these to Chaos Angel. Everything gets protected. Surprise doesn't always get used. You could then use Surprise to resummon that same cookie. And now you could keep going. Cookie could then summon back 2 monsters. Yes, Karibo was already used. But if you didn't go for the, let's say you didn't go for the Chaos Angel. Let's say Chaos Angel wasn't the best line at the time. You could do the Karibo play. Look at this. Let's say you want another type of interruption. Use the Karibo play to go Lollipop. Lollipop special 2. Karibo and Snatchy allow you to use Snatchy on the opponent's turn. You use Snatchy on the opponent's turn. Look at this. This is actually so good. Oh my goodness. You can go Starham if you want to. But what if you're playing Genix? Sorry, what if you're playing Radiant Typhoon? I'm gonna put Starham in the extra deck just for this. Let's say this is Metal Marcher. Instead of Starham. So Metal Marcher, summon whatever the fuck tuner, who gives a shit. Effect again. This is Metal Marcher, the wind. You turn these into a Melfi on the opponent's turn for a return to the hand. And you put, this is Metal Marcher. And Metal Marcher's in the graveyard. For the wind, for Genix. So those 3 Omni Negates. And then your last play with the negated Lollipop and the Synchro 8 is a Chaos Angel to protect all your shit. That is over 10 interruptions from a singular Lollipop normal summon. 10 interruptions. And I'm not even including the 5 hand traps. That's 15 interruptions. This is a new way to play Yummy. But it will be with Metal Marcher for sure. Because that way you could put a wind in the graveyard against Genix. You guys still doubt? That's 15 interruptions. Even if they activate the scariest card they could activate right away, it's not even Habakiri because it gives you a chance to negate the Regeki later. The scariest card they could activate would be a Regeki. I don't see Regeki. Who's playing Regeki against Draco Tail? Who's playing Regeki against... Like, it can't be Thrust. It has to be actually Regeki because once the first card goes, you have the monster. Let's say Rahu. This deck does not give a fuck about Rahu. Or Malulu negate. What are you going to do? If you negate... Let's say you negate the Synchro... You could negate whatever you want with this card. You negate whatever you want with this card. You negate the one, whichever one you want. Let's say what? They negate it with Malulu? They can't. I negate this. And if he wants to find a way to stop it, you could just chain. You could chain, like... I'd rather them negate the Zeren though. And then at the conclusion, you go Genix. And then that cannot deal with Genix. Y'all see that? So this is the new way to play Yummy. And guess what? All these cards were problems for Yummy before. It's not like Yummy's magically just going to be better than last format. Regeki always slapped this deck, no matter what. So that's the combo. I'll show you guys a replay. I'll show you guys the deck list first. Starham is not necessary. Realize that Metal Marcher will be nicer strictly only to get the win for Genix. Because if you want a win for Radiant, obviously, right? You don't want this to just be broken against every deck but that. So this would just guarantee it. And on top of that, Mary Malphys is an Earth. So this could also get the Ardalion down the line as well. So I do highly recommend though you play Mary Malphys. Because Mary Malphys, someone's saying Dark Ruler. This is like a lot of noobs don't comprehend, but it loses to Sphere Mode. You guys tell me who the fuck is playing Dark Ruler against Draco Tail and Radiant Typhoon that goes set 5 each deck. Like, get real now. You guys are saying that loses to cards aren't in the format. If you want to win, you listen to a 3-time RCS champion because we're built different. I would highly recommend putting the Mary Malphys. The Synchro 4 interruption is free, totally free. And this collection of synchros is all the synchros you need. This is all the synchros you need. There's no other link. There's no other link you need either. Even Link Spider's pushing it. But I'm playing Link Spider even for the idiots that play Nibiru. Y'all see that? Do you guys see that? This is how you build a deck in this format. Engage in this deck is like not the worst, but the way I'm trying to build this deck is I want to beat everything. It makes your play a bit worse into Fua. I'm trying to beat Fua every time. And the play into Fua like, if it's not Shittail that's gonna fool you and then go Rahu, you'll lose. If against Shittail, if Fua resolves and they have Rahu and you don't have one of your hand traps, okay, I'm not gonna give them 10 draws. They're better. Like, okay, good luck, good for you. You do have your Fua response. There's nothing you could do against those decks. But if Fua resolves against, let's say Radiant Typhoon Fuas us, or let's say Mirror Fuas us, or VS K9 Fuas us, that's all right. You summon Cupsy Way, you give them 2 draws. You give them Snatchy, and you give them Cupsy Way. You set up a bunch of level 1s and Cupsy Way, and you say pass. Because the way Samsara synchros on the opponent's turn, the way this deck plays on the opponent's turn with these specific synchros, you could do whatever the fuck you want. You're gonna get access to Cupid on the opponent's turn. You're gonna get access to Diabell and this on the opponent's turn. So it's the deck doesn't care about Fua. You summon on the opponent's turn way more than your turn. And the only punish is a hard drawn Raigeki, not Thrust Search It, and no one's playing that. No one's playing Dark Ruler, no one's playing Raigeki. What board are you Raigeking on Radiant Typhoon? The Link 2? Like, get real now. So this is the best way to do it, and you're gonna end on the most amounts of interruptions. This is how to play pure Yummy. And there's no copium, there's no extra links you need. Even if, like, there's no other links I would want to play. If you think about it, what other links would you want to play? Gravity Controller? For what? Herald's not searching anything. The only reason you want to play Gravity Controller in one snatchy format Yummy is if you want to turn the original cups you make into controller, but you definitely do not need that whatsoever because of the Karibo. So that right here is the best way to play pure Yummy by a landslide. It's fucking incredible. Oh, Almirage is a card I was thinking about adding. You guys could add Almirage if you'd like. I do not like playing into Fuas. So if you look at the cards you're playing, we don't really have cards we normal summon, right? Like, you're not gonna normal summon a Nash Blossom. Obviously not. It's just Veiler and Bell and Fua. Veiler turns into Karibo. Droll turns to Karibo. So it's just Fua and Bell. And I just feel that's not necessary for how many starters you play. Like, it just, you know, I don't think it's very necessary. So that's the play here. Absolutely incredible of a deck. I love this deck. And if you're gonna play pure Yummy this format, do it. It's 20 non-engine. You can play all the non-engine in the world. And post side deck when you're going first, you remove Fua anyways for a thrust package. So Almirage actually does not come up. It'll be very rare. Now let's show you some duels. This is against Radiant. Look at my opponent's hand. Everyone said that my board dies to spells. Hey guys, I only have one Omni Negate. I only have one Omni Negate. Y'all don't know the Pen God. Oh, also one more thing. If they eventually thrust into Raigeki, you guys with me, pay very close attention. I forgot one massive thing. You can't activate Raigeki. You can't even Mitsurugi Murakumo me. Do you want to know why? This deck, the only card is a hard drawn Raigeki. If you wait, let's say they tried to Mitsurugi me, they're going to activate how many cards are they going to activate? 4? 3 or 4 cards? You go Chaos Angel, and you turn all your shit into Synchros. Okay, Raigeki, okay, but I'm thinking Habakiri in my mind. If they Habakiri you go Chaos Angel, protect your whole board. Okay, anywho, I'm going to show you guys replay. This is probably the best hand that Radiant Typhoon could open. It's all Radiant hands with Droplet. Elation at maxed out Elation, maxed out Manifestation is actually pretty good because this is very evident that he's playing the Grave effects. Like, he's playing the Phoenix and the Nibiru Negate. So watch this now. Cupsy. Add, discard. You can't hand trap this either. If he's playing hand trap, what are you gonna hand trap? Summon. If he Nibiru's me, it'll be right now. So you still end on Synchro 2 with Synchro 2 Surprise Purge Bell through Nib. It's actually a very good deck through it. Summon Cupid Pitch. Like, there's no line. Like it's not like because there's no bricks. There's no other card I want to summon. Like, there's actually no other card I'd want to summon I could think of. If there's any extra deck cards I want to play, like Link cards, even Link Spider was the only one in the new format. Almirage in this style of deck with Purge, Imperm, Droplet, you don't really need it. I summoned these two for fun because I showed you guys the one Yummy combo. You could play Masquerena, I guess, if you want an even more interrupt. But this deck does so many interrupts that are like one of small interrupts. You literally have 10 interrupts from one card. You don't need IP to make it 11, right? So I just make an SP here. This is a 1 yummy card combo, but if you have 2 extra bodies, Marshmallow, the Cupid pitch that Marshmallow adds is for follow-up, but it's a free body. You could even, if you start your turn with Jester, Pure Raise Map, or Marshmallow, you could even search Sangan there. Sangan search Retaliating See your draw. But this is auto win. So draw phase activates this. I'm gonna chain to bring out my Omni Negate. I'm gonna literally Omni Negate the first card. I don't care. Because I don't fear. Once this is set up, I got Chaos Angel. His first, if he goes like anything Chaos Angel, he droplets, huge value droplets. I could SP banish to still negate his card, but I want my Zarian on the board to make our Gen X play. So I just let him negate it. Even if this gets impermed, it's like Cool Tune. It's a condition. It's still considered a non-tuner. He MSTs my card. Like, yo, there's only finite number. I thought guys, I thought board breakers destroy our deck. Does this look like our board's getting destroyed right now? I bell that. He enters main phase. I purge that on resolution. Samsara effect. Samsara and this go into Gen X. He has 1 card left in hand. Gen X is on the field. My next play would do the Metal Marcher play after that. So you could get Marcher in the grave as well. That's instant game. Like, that was destruction. This one was very interesting. I guess I didn't even sign up too many cards. I actually played I still kept a decent, large amount of starters. We have 18 starters. We have all non-engine and no starters here. We make him pass his turn. He draws 2. His hand's really good. Opting to not set Super Poly, that tells me I got stream sniped. Because if he set Super, like that, 100% you set Super Poly here. We have Lightning Storm. So yeah, we just got stream sniped there. But nonetheless, we activate this, and I recognize that I was debating Lightning Storming the Varuan. We took a shot. We took a chance. I thought to myself, we might have actually won this game if I Lightning Storm the monster. I know it sounds crazy, but if we Lightning Storm the monster, he won't be able to get the trap. If the trap's live, he'll get so much follow-up, we'll lose. But that's what I should have done here. I should have Lightning Storm the monster, even though it has 0 attack, and just pass. But then we'll probably lose in the grind game. He has too many interrupts. So that we just didn't. We needed 1 Yummy card badly there. Lightning Storm would have carried us. We would win the game if we had 1 Yummy card there. We Lightning Storm the board, summon Yummy. We win the game. Like, that was proof. We just drew 1. His go second hand is even more broken this time around. Droplet, Fall in the Virtuous, starter, and draw 2. Like, this is the most custom go second hand for this deck. You guys let me know if you think my opponent has a chance here. You guys let me know if you think I'm coping. Like, there's no answer here. Like, there's really no answer. Even through, like, Droll, even Droll, I don't give a fuck. You won't get the same board, but you'll still have a huge board. Even Fua, it doesn't matter. You're gonna summon. Does it look like I'm coping now, guys? The hand trap, the whole board's unbreakable. What are you gonna hand trap? You can't hand trap any of this shit. Even if they hand trap surprise, you just chain Lollipop Synchro too. Because of how the deck is built, you can never hand trap this deck. If you save your hand traps for later, which is the most value, what are you gonna do? Imperm a Snatchy, special one of my other 18 or 19 starters, right? Like, it's crazy. At this point, you can't do anything. Now you extra can't do anything. The second they activate anything, I chain any Synchro 2, I chain Diabell. Diabell, in a format without Nibiru, this card is absolutely godly. And even if they Nibiru'd me, you would still have a Synchro 2 on board. So I special Jester just to aura farm, but a free level 1 on board is always nice. A free level 1 on board means you could do all your Synchro plays even easier on the opponent's turn. I use this to summon that. What are you gonna have? Like, this deck has such a great match. Like, you can never beat this deck. It has infinite engine, infinite. And this line, you can do the Metal Marcher play easily. He decides to MS another droplet. Yo, like, this is like Virtuous, droplet, like all the interrupts in the world. He negates Samsara and Snatchy, so he can't even turn into the Synchro 10 guy. Who gives a shit? Who gives, like, his game? Add this, we Veiler, like, and on top we have Surprise, we have full Synchro. Cupsy didn't use its effect yet. Y'all be the judge, man. Broken. That's the deck. I saved Yummy once again. You guys could, if you want to put Kagari in the extra deck, I guess is okay. Out of all the extra deck cards, because I firmly believe you'll need to play Chaos Angel, because Chaos Angel, for one, sometimes just by itself could outright beat Draco Tail, for one. It's just incredibly good. It's just so good. It's so layered. It's so layered. You can't use negates to stop it. If you were to remove one card, it probably would be the Synchro 4 Melfi. Recognize you definitely want a wind for Gen X for turn 0. There are many combos you could do in this deck, but I feel this is the best one to play through everything incredibly well. Zeren, there's only going to be a few decks in Yu-Gi-Oh history that could use Zeren to the best of its abilities. Yummy is one of them, and Radiant is the other. I can't think of any other deck. Radiant has 20 quick play spells. I don't know how the fuck they're going to summon this. They're wind locked, because like you can't really do it in that deck. So it's just Yummy, because Yummy, or Cool Tune as well, but Yummy, literally you could trigger any synchro to at any time. You could trigger surprise at any time. You could do whatever you want at any time quickly. And I feel Chaos Angel's the meat. That sounded super wrong, but it's not really the meat, but it's like a very nice cherry on the top. Because the one thing I see with this board is Chaos Angel provides to this deck the new solution to obliterate Mitsurugi. You just literally, once they do it, you'll end on Gen X and Chaos Angel before Habakiri even before Mitsurugi. Well, the second Mitsurugi ritual is activated, you can get this out there if they allow you to go to main phase like that, because Samsara immediately summons it. Even if Murakumo hits the board and then you just change Samsara to Chaos Angel, it doesn't activate or anything. It just automatically protects your synchros. So you'd have a board of Gen X, Chaos Angel, and Synchro 2 Yummies with Mitsurugi. This provides the real final protection to make it like broken. So that's the deck. I hope you guys like it. I'm a huge believer in this deck, and you guys be the judge. Like, does this? I showed you guys. It's better. Like the no Yummy card got hit. We have full max starters. Like Snatchy to 1, Karibo to 1, same shit. We just freed us slots. Pure Yummy is saved, and I'm standing on business that Pure Yummy is better now than it was last format. I'm gonna say one last thing. Pure Yummy now might even be better than Yummy Mitsurugi. Of course, we have to see how this deck does going second. Look at the non-engine slots. Yummy Mitsurugi has 8 bricks or 7 bricks. Does this deck have bricks? Like, I even want to remove the Croaky. Like, what the the only reason that Croaky is here is specifically Charmies. That's it. If you get Charmied, you're gonna want an Croaky, right? That's the only reason is there. Like, if Charmy randomly lost favor in a format, I would not play a Croaky. Why the fuck do you need the Croaky interrupt when we have over 10? It's a 1 card 10 interruption combo. I have built lots of Yummy Cope decks in the last 50 hours that I've stayed awake with no sleep or showering since the ban list came out. And this is after 50 hours, the final result. And that's it. So I hope you guys like it. Like Almirage, I wouldn't even recommend Almirage, because as I said, the Fua and the Charmies, even Bell would be removed going first. Because going first, you're gonna have Purge, Imperm, Droplets, and like these crazy traps from Thrust, right? It's only game 1 where Almirage comes up, and on top of that, if you normal summon a card, you get eaten into Fua. I'm trying to make this deck as good to Fua as possible, and that's why there's a heavy focus on Yummy names like Piri Rays, and a heavy focus on strong Cupsy. Because if you go summon Cupsy, your opponent cannot really deal with it, and because you're playing the Jester and the Piri Rays and the 1-for-1, these are 5 cards that if you have Yummy or Marshmallow, those are 8 extenders. If you already have a Yummy card, my Piri Rays is getting Jester. So you always have your 8 special summons through it. The deck has 16 1-card starters purely, but it's more like 18. Because if you open Jester, you'll always have combo as well. Well, not really. I'd say 16 like 1-card starters, but that's all you need, because once you have 1, you have 20. All right, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you guys like it. go check out the Metafy because I do intend to do daily classes. In fact, there's one at 6 o'clock in 11 minutes. I'm gonna push that to 7, and then so there'll be one actually right now. So go check out the Metafy. It's $50 a month for over 50 hours of coaching with Triff Gaming per month. And on top of that, the second you sign up for Metafy, you get a storage of all of my classes ever. There's 50 classes on there already. It's actually incredibly fucking value. It's like hundreds and hundreds of hours for $50. It's pretty insane. And yeah, all right. Thank you guys for watching. This is the best way to play Yummy. Later. Goodbye, YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Check out Twitch when we stream live. Bye. Let's go! Take number 6-7 was a success. Yeah, Yurtle. Yes, I actually forgot to mention that. With the one Snatchy, yeah, we actually do need to play 2 field spell. You're right. I looked at everything, guys. I even looked at playing Assist Yummy post side deck. Like, I looked at everything, and this is just the best way to do it. Truly, I slept on Jester. I thought Jester was super dog shit. The reason why Jester is good, guys, it allows you to basically max out Cookie and Lollipop, because when you guys see these 9 cards? Look at these 9 cards here. Let's put Jester there for a bit. The 9 cards here, Cupsy, Cookie, and Lollipop. Due to the fact that you have 3 Piri Rays and Jester and even a 1-for-1 and a Surprise and a Marshmallow, these like 9 cards view them as like the 9 extenders. Even though you have starters here, these are all 1-card starters, view these as like these 9 make these 9 extenders. Like if it wasn't for these 9 are not extenders, they're normal summons. So now you have 18 starter extenders. Does that make sense? And it's able to take over the striker package, which does do the same thing. However, it does hit conflict with Purge. Like it's a starter. It's not if Purge stopping an extra deck card doesn't matter, because you just end on a bunch of like Yummy interrupts after you break the opponent's board. You don't need to summon all these negates and shit against Purge stops these 3 going second, right? Going first. So side deck, it just depends on the matchup. The side deck could be subject to change. I just built these according to the meta with what's good in the meta. It could be subject to change. But as far as main deck, like the non-engine could always, this is 20 non-engine, guys. Not many decks could afford 20 non-engine with 0 bricks in the deck. This is why Pure Yummy is actually one of the safest decks anyone could take to an event. Truly. Why no Obedience Schooled? Obedience Schooled would be a broken go second card. There's a world where we actually side Obedience going second and we play 3 Thrust. Maybe even a Prosperity. Maybe. But going first, Obedience really hurts the new style to play this deck. I don't summon beasts. I'm playing Radiant Yummy, but I feel this is incredibly well positioned to play this like for real. This is not a Cope deck. This is actually a really good, really well built deck. And I'm just a fucking genius. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I like tooting my own horn sometimes because it's deserved. What do you guys think? W deck or what? In fact, because the deck plays 20 non-engine, we even have the ability to play like the most heinous shit ever going first. Like if we want, we could literally we could side like 6 floodgates, like because we have so much shit if we really want to. I was even thinking about playing goods. Yo, oh my god. Yo, chat. Holy fuck. Our combo searches any trap in grave. If we play 3 goods, but we obviously play a card that goods could like, what could goods send that's offensive going first? Obviously Metaphor's Fusion, but is there any better one that maybe gets access to a Yummy card somehow, some way? Someone says, what made playing Yummy this way not a thing before? Monk Unit, yo, I have to talk on this right now. Someone's Monk Unit on Twitch says, what made playing Yummy this way not a thing before? Exactly what I said. Herald was a crutch. Why innovate the wheel when we have a free, oh, that's easy. I'll just summon a monster. I wasn't copying when I said, I really was not copying when I said Yummy's better now than before. For sure we could have done this before, but it was just the crutch. I'm very serious. I thought Herald And the 2 snatches held us back. I was very serious when I made that tweet. I was very serious. If we could, okay, watch this, okay? Let me adjust, I'll adjust the... Yeah, Yurtle, there's nothing good. However, if we watch, let's just watch how we could build this here. One sec. Much easier if we... Okay, this will be much easier. Yo, Earl! What's up, Earl? Let's go. If we do a breaker version of Yummy, as an example here. I do love the hand traps, but maybe it's better for a breaker version. Because a breaker version, you play goods and black goat. And that, but it needs to be something offensive. It needs to be something offensive. Like if we've dropped Metal Force Fusion, we might just cry. Like guys, there has to be some card that says like, if this card is sent to the grave, add a beast. Guys, am I coping? Am I hoping? That's not cope, that's hope. Is there a spell that says, if this card is sent to the graveyard, add a beast? If we could find a way to make this, like, if not, surely it would just be we play goods. Okay, so this is what we do then. If it's a board breaker thing. Yo, this actually might be, hold up. Okay, so this is if there's board breakers. So ignore the main. If we're on breakers, yo, I'm actually about to cook so hard. Oh my God. Oh my God. If we're on breakers, we play engage. We cut 1 for 1. Yo, breakers might be insane with this. Because what's the most heinous trap ever created? If we're going first, goods will just send black goat, and it just like black goat will be like an interruption in the grave. If we're going first, if we're going second, it's an imperm. If it's post side deck, we go good, send them. We'll side in the most heinous trap. I'll give an example: Magic Deflector against Radiant Typhoon. GG. That's fucking over. The game's over. We could go goods, send Deflector, like later in the combo, add it with Diabell. We could send Anti-Spell. We could send Skill Drain. So this gives us so many options to it. If we play breakers, it's actually really good. But if we did it, I would love a way for this to get a combo card. You all see, but then the whole deck changes, right? Gravity Collapse? Isn't this just for Elven? When your opponent would summon a monster, send 1 base of synchro you control to the grave. And if you like, we would play 1 Gravity Collapse going first with the capability to get it. And worst case, if we draw goods and let's say they double charm me us. Okay, I don't want to fucking summon 10 times. Wait! That's the double charm. That's out the charmies. We give them as many draws as they want. Good, send collapse, add it back. Go ahead. I want something better. Because they could summon anything. Thrust 2. I want the normal trap. Yeah, I don't want collapse. Yeah, MST, you're right. I don't want collapse anymore. I want the card I could, like, Deflector. Can someone please explain to me what the fuck Radiant Typhoon's doing to Deflector? They activate their first quick play spell. You chain Deflector. They'll rechain whatever quick play spell they have in their hand. But then what? Then what do they do? They're actually doing nothing. All the effects the rest of the turn are dead. It's instant game. Instant game. So if we play board breakers, going for like Not only is our board game, not only is our board game, but this combo, like we would main deck the thrust, obviously. We would probably even main deck goods. And worst case scenario, you're just using goods to send Blacko. It's the equivalent of drawing Veiler. Do you guys get what I'm saying? It's the equivalent of drawing your non-engine if you draw goods. First or second is live. This is actually insane. But if we did this, we'd have to make the assumption to not play breakers. We would play infinite spells. And I would like goods to, is there, guys, lock in quick. Is there a spell or trap I can send with goods that says when this card is sent, pop a field spell or something? Or sorry, pop a spell or trap? There has to be, right? This card sent to the grave, destroy a spell or trap on the field. I actually think there like has to be. We're gonna play 40. We're gonna play this at 40. I'm just making the decision what we want to cut. I think we played. One sec. Oh, Kagari. We would have to cut one card for Kagari, but I think we could make that work. Do we play evenly? I'll determine. We'll fix it. I'm going to Mexico. We could also side the goods. What's the most broken trap? Guys, think hard, please. What's the most broken trap you could think of? The most unfair trap that should be insta-banned. Like, it's game. Mirror Force. Gorka, what the heck, dude? I don't like Fua this format at all. I don't like Fua at all this format. I would sooner play Lightning Storms than Evenlies, I think. Like, is it Solemn Judgment? I don't know. It can't be Solemn. Cards like Deck Dev. Eradicator? I read all the chat. YouTube just has stupid comments, so sometimes I don't read YouTube if it's a stupid comment. Do we keep Piri Rays and Jester? I actually think we cut Cookie and Lollipop before we cut Piri and Jester. I'm gonna tell. I have to tell my metaphor. I gotta push this back an hour. We're gonna do class at 7 instead of 6. I'm trying to build a board breaker deck. I just want to see how it'll look like. But like the other, like, guys, on a non-cocky wave here, you got to be a different animal to take a deck with no hand traps to an event. You got to be real good. So this deck is not for everyone. I'm just testing out some theories here. Also, is Blackout even that? It's not bad. $18 starters, 2 extenders, 2 field spells, and then 18 heinous cards. I'm only playing Ash for Fua. There's a world where we side Ash going first. Like, I'm only playing it whenever we go. I will never play Ash going second in this style deck. One striker card. I think it's actually a board breaker style card for the format. Guys, is it cringe if I play yeah, Hawk 6? Yo, guys, is it cringe if I play the Makiyashi trap? We need to play a second striker card to trigger the draws, which I think is probably jamming waves just for the format, the way it's made. 3 droplet to make sure our shit resolves. It's definitely a back row format, and now I would need another trap for this. Goods needs to be good. Like, we have to find everything for goods. The way this strategy works is very simple. Does the track work? Clockwork Knight. Oh. Hold! If we goods Clockwork Knight, is there an Earth Machine that's full yummy combo? Yirtle, man. You're the man. We send Clockwork to the grave with goods. We banish this to search. So we'll have goods, thrust, and like now post side deck. We'll have deflector, DDG. Guys, what else is like just the absolute broken preferably trap like this that's just its game. You can add 1 diabolical spell trap. There's a world where we do something with a secondary engine here. Hold! Guys, is there a secondary engine that benefits with goods? We could just cut Piri Raise and like a Jester or something and include a secondary good engine. That goods gets like, I want goods to get offensive value. But it doesn't. I wanted to get offensive value, but both side I wanted to send a floodgate, and we're adding the floodgate from grave. Am I about to click search every spell and trap in the world? Setting curse add Philia. What's Philia? If we play one of these engines here, If we go second, goods, send Clockwork Knight. Add this, normal summon, special 4 tokens, all level 1s. This is 4 yummy cards if we want. I'll look into this. Like, this is actually, that's crazy. Wait, going second. Wait, that's a little, what the heck? Non-fusion. It's, I think DDG accomplishes what this does. Yeah, we just DDG. It's the same thing. All right, I hate to do this, but lock the fuck in, everyone. Spell graveyard. I want something like when it banishes card from the grave, or I want the card that's like, if this card's sent to the graveyard. Oh, GY? Oh, wow. Unk showing. Wow, that's a lot of extra fucking cards. I want a card like that. That's like, if this card gets sent to the grave, or banish the card from the grave, do something. Like, I wanted to get value immediately. And I want it to be a good card. Yeah, Spell Canceller could suck it. It could suck my hairy Macedonian balls. Screw Spell Canceller. What are the spell and trap cards that have the most heinous effect value-wise when it's sent? Rainbow Bridge is a great answer, but it just won't help our deck. Because we don't need to search Minion, but that's a great answer. There has to be something that adds something crazy. For example, so Metal Pulse Fusion draws. Instead of drawing, I wanted to search full combo, basically, instead of a draw. We'll look into Spiral Quick Fix. I'd rather not that many cards. Does this card say add Macrocosmos? So can we ban every floodgate? Can we please ban every floodgate? Says Steven as he's searching for a floodgate. Is there a cubic card that's a 1 card? Like, some of these 1 card yummy combos, they're not bricks. For example, like, I'm not saying cubic, but like, imagine you send a card that says add a cubic as an example. Like, you send a spell that says add, if this card's sent to the grave, add cubic. Hear me out. The cubic, what if it says with this card's normal summoned? Imagine it's a 1000 attack monster. When this card's normal summon, special cubic from your deck. You special level 1 cubic, you turn Almaraz, you have combo, right? Some of them aren't like, aren't bad at all. It's a hard draw even. Thesis, it is actually, yes, I found a way to make it yummy combo, but I don't want to commit to playing, even though I love Vanadium and Thesis engine, I don't want to commit to all of them. You know what, guys? Wait, what if I don't wait a sec? Wait. I don't think it's a bridge we need. Yo, I just solved it. Everyone, lock in. Listen closely. Tell me in the chat right now if you think I'm right. Wait, let me just respond to this guy because his name's Ban Shifter and I respect that. Angel, I'll check into Angel Blue Tears. Hear me out. We don't need a card that gets Yummy combo. The reason I prefer Radiant Yummy over Yummy is this is all Yummy cards. You know, you stop Cupsy Way, you stop Lollipop, you're done, you know? I want something to do 5 more bodies. So what if there's a mini engine here, maybe even searchable by PV Raise map, and we cut Cookie Lollipop to 1. Like if it's a, oh my god, just imagine a monster with 0 attack that has some way to search it by sending something to the grave. Is it White Forest? Do White Forest have a 0 attack starter? What does a Stellar? Please tell me a Stellar's level 1. Wait. A Stellar's level 2, but it could be turned into a Link 1. It's Spellcaster, right? So that means you can make Artemis? Interesting. What does White Forest do? Is there any White Forest goat in the chat? Alright. I've lost interest in spells. I gained interest in every White Forest card. Is it enough? Like if we do the 0 attack, is this? Oh, it doesn't work. This is a special summon only. Fuck, this card would have been crazy. This is the normal summon one. And we're already playing White Forest! And Synchro 6 can search them! We don't even need a big engine! We can play a mini engine! And we send Mignon for free! Okay, guys, lock the fuck in right now, everyone, okay? We have to figure out the less cards humanly possible, the most smallest White Force engine, because it's searchable by Piri Raise, it's searchable by Foolish Burial Goods, and any Yummy card could get to it because of the Synchro 6. And all of them could be made into the Link 1 for a Yummy summon. So there will never be brick. If you summon Sylvie, Imperm, make Artemis, special Cupsy. So this is the bare minimum. We need every card in this extra deck how it is now. So let's add a few cards now. Obviously the Synchro 6. Oh, we'll probably need Starham to make this card. Goods is useless for this deck? No, you send the Diabell stuff, right? We play... Do we need one? I don't even think we need a White Forest spell. Like, I think we play a field spell. Oh, we don't have Kagari in here. You know what? I think we removed the engage package. I might feel sad with all the spells, but we gotta give to give more starters somewhere. I will see if we need the space. What else are we playing? I don't even think we play this. Do we need this? Wait! This card is special summon, target 2 white force monsters in your grave. During your opponent's turn. Yo, surely the yummy combo does something with this. If this card is special summon, you can target 2 white forest monsters in your grave. Place them face up in their spells and traps. I literally guarantee there's something here. I understand clunky this, clunky that. I get it. But hold. I actually feel something coming here. Like, I feel that there's some huge synergy here. Even if we put in Kagari. I see this. Like, I just know it could be built without Cope. Can you guys tell me the goods play? What does goods do? The search or whatever? So what would goods be searching? This, right? Goods send. We play a mini Diabell. This is a white forest. This is always a white forest card, and it's Diabell, right? Would this be the engine? So it's. And how do you search? How do you search is there any way to search one of these cards other than goods? Oh. So the white forest cards search Diabells. Now, how does it get summoned? Send a spell trap for 100 Field of Grace. Special this card. If this card is normal or special, send a simple or Diabell card. But you only play these two. Send this. If this card is sent to the grave, add Diabell spell. Is the only Diabell spell we play is this? Add a level 8, and then this adds this. And this banishes the spell and trap. The other ones are shit, right? Where does Black Witch come in hand? What does Black Witch do for this deck now? Oh, it adds the other one. Do we need the other one? Oh, this one. Could I play this without Black Witch? Yes or no? Do we even need the one? I don't even think we need the Azumina engine. Like, normally, yeah, but mind you guys are playing Yummy, right? Let's do some test combos here. I'm gonna do some test combos here real quick. Oh, the field spell locked, so we remove the field spell. We literally can't do special pressure. Yeah, we remove the field spell. For what we're trying to do here. We have a synchro 4. Okay. Add a white forest monster. Special a light tuner. Just hear me out. Hold up. We need one white forest spell. So do we probably play this. Hold on, trust. Is there any other one more card that the engine requires or no? There's no level 1 white forest, right? Okay, I'm just gonna click some buttons here. All right, we saw nothing. We saw nothing. We begin now. Okay. I want to see what white forest cards do. Let's just see what we do here. I would engage first, obviously. Let's just check. So this we play because of Piri Raise. But in this situation, we get this. Effect add. That was a normal summon though, so we'll see. So now this could add a white if we activate it. This could add Diabells if we need it. Nah, it's honestly, no. That first hand pissed me off too much. Do you want to save? No. Delete. Yes. Oh, we're close, man. We're close. This is the best way to do it. We're close, guys. Yeah, this is guys. This is the best deck. The best way to play this deck. Do a question I was thinking: do we put in Kagari as more extenders to go second? There's a world it's yes, because so many pushes. If we do that, the two odd ones out are these two. But we need a wind to do really good versus Radiant. And we could play Kagari in extra. Level 4. Honestly, I think I'll keep this. Kagari still like this is pure. My thoughts on Kagari would be like we'd have to remove one or two non-engine. We'll just keep it like this. If I were to remove something, this deck has such a great matchup versus Radiant because of all the interrupts that I'd probably just remove the Marcher and the Melfi. It just the Melfi is it's a good interrupt. It's actually not the worst at all. Kind of a free interrupt. Uh, Wait. Not very good. But it's sent from the monsters onto the grave. You can target one face of monster point control. Equip this card from the graveyard to that monster. Nah, this card at least that doesn't help. It's Marcher. I think it's Marcher. In fact, it's Marcher and Melfi's because both of them actually hit the grave at some point in the turn. If you wanted them to. So if you wanted them to, you would have Wind and Earth in there on top. You always have Light and Dark. You could get Wind and Earth. And if we tried hard enough, we could get a Fire if we want one for Rosin, but we'll just negate everything but Fire with that card. Alright, Yummy Pure is solved. The only thought is if we play a Breaker version. Foxfish is not bad at all, yeah. Do you guys want to try a Breaker version of this or no? Like, I love the idea that we could go this into, like, I just know there's something with goods. But I don't think it's necessary. Against breakers, I would say overall very good because of this. Depends on the breakers. All right, let's save people on this deck now. Should I save Yamimitsu? Let's save Yamimitsu next. I have the best Yamimitsu deck. I guarantee. I'll tell you how you save Yamimitsu. Not Copium. Dead ass. Dead ass. Well, you have to make that discussion, the decision for yourself. If it's worth the Saji and stuff. Watch this. You almost had it 3 other kids. Got me. The deck's gonna miss this card. Like, this is such a broken combo. Thinking of the card I had in my mind. One sec. There's a lot of ways. How much extra deck Copium do we want to play is the question. That would be the easiest. So obviously you guys see what I'm trying to do here. It'll be an Ashland. We'll need to play a zombie vampire. In this build, don't still might need the spider. You could bridge. I'll show you. No, the Harris combo shit. GMX Mitsu's dog shit, guys. Please don't play that. Please, please, please don't play that. It's Sally, we're gonna have to cut these. I'll show you guys. Hold up. I'm just have to remember how I did it. You rank 4 and search it. There's many ways. So one sec. Let me think here. XYZ. There was in my. I don't think there's something here. Oops. I'm gonna check. Nope. Oh yeah, the Synchro 6 will probably be the best way. Actually, you're right. And then at the conclusion, could we make the Synchro 6 something? And then that will be our. Okay, I'm gonna think about this. This would be better than playing a rank 4 package. Rank 4 package is too much, I think. We do this and this. We can't turn this into, like, I would love to turn this into Zaren. Wait, we get 6-6 tuner. It's Zaren. Yo, I forgot this is a tuner. Oh my god. We turned this into, oh my god. This into, and then we protect Ashland with that after. It doesn't work? Yeah, it does. Wait, this is tuner plus synchro monster. Oh. Is there any value of playing one of these level wise? Probably not. Wabi. During the main phase 1, quick effect, you could discard, and when your opponent cannot special from the extra deck during this phase. Yo, I thought that's during the main. Wait, I read that probably during the main phase 1. Discard, and when necro spell, your opponent cannot special from the extra deck during this. It didn't say during this turn. It couldn't say during this turn. Alright, this is a cooler one. Not gonna lie. Oops. I could maybe search another one. You guys remember my Doriato? Which real ones remember my Doriato combo video? So the end board. I mean, then it's just a dragster, yeah? Okay, so we have a lot of extra deck space. Probably max out on the good ones of these. I would like to play a bit more than 40 because this deck will have lots of shitters. Okay, so 21 starters. Well, I want to build this like to be a 40. Sec. 21. Okay, 21 starters. 21 enough? Okay. Are these 5 cards bricks? Fuck. Are these 6 cards bricks? Yes. So let's do. Okay, that's what we'll do. Surprise ain't that bad, actually, because we're playing Puri Rays, so we have a lot of the names. So we have 22 starters and 6 absolute shitters. But guess what? Guess what? This deck used to have like how many shitters? How many shitters did this deck used to have? A lot. Now we have 2 free slots in the extra. I got it. I got it. I got it. Hold. Definitely not gravity controller. Okay, we have 2 free slots. So we have the Habakiri bridge. We have Habakiri. In fact, I think we had more yummy names. Because yummy, we want to get to the yummy to get to the Mitsu. And I actually think we might cut zombie vamp. I think we cut zombie vampire. Because we'll always no, that's troll. $23 starters. $17 hand traps. All right, now we're talking. Without mirror, there's no pre-prep. Yo, now we're talking. Lock in a little. We're almost here. Surprise really ain't even in the with this many yummy names. Surprise ain't bad at all. Okay. Can we do a Chaos Angel? And I think at some point on the opponent's turn, we're gonna have a bunch of shit on the. Oh my god! Aha! We dragster negate on the opponent's turn from with our Siaga, and then the opponent's turn, the dragster will go to level 5. So we do the snatchy Karibo play, the turn dragster, and the level 2 tuner. Can everyone say it, please? Definitely don't need controller. Royal dragster, real ones no. The dragster goes to 5 after it uses its negate. And I think we could remove the zombie vampire. I really think we could remove the zombie vampire. There's only 7 Mitsus. In fact, I could cut that. No, I want that maxed. You guys, by the way, this is what we were playing last format. This is basically the same thing as Herald. Substitute discard for Kusanagi and Purification. And Aramasa. And Futsu. Like, it's the same thing. Yeah, I don't think we play Zombie Vampire, actually. Because we have 16 ways to Yummies. And if we draw this, we just don't, whatever. I'll keep it for now. If we do Almirage, Almirage will come up for Fu about this. Test time. You definitely don't need controller if with zombie. Okay, so we have Mitsu. I just want to see what happens when we draw a Yummy. Like now with prayers in our hand, now we wish we had zombie vampire. Okay, so it's good. It makes 7 of them good. Okay. This hand we would want an Almirage. Wait, this hand we go Linkaribo with Valor. So maybe that's another reason we don't, but I just want to see what one Yummy does. We have to discard 1 here. Maybe if there's a way we could save this or something else, we'll see. Because if they're a pleb and they actually are trying to save their nib, that would hurt. Like, let's say it's smart. We'll see. We'll play around with it. We'll play around. Now we'll need something for the Ashland. We have the Karibo. So I guess if so if we already have a Mitsu card, we turn these 2 into the Dragster. We don't have a Mitsu card. We just don't end on the Dragster this turn. Yeah. I used a level 1 as well. And then at the end of the combo, we just go into Baron. Right? Okay, so currently, yo, wait, do we use the start like we dis? So right now, this is what we have. There's a world we potentially could discard the Doriato with Starham if we need it. We'll keep that in mind if that comes up. Like if there's dead cards, maybe we do that. And now is it worth it to go into SP? It is. It's free. So it's your guys' call if you feel that this board better? Is this board better? Or is the board I showed better of pure yummy? I told you I saved yummy, guys. Without me, no one will know that shit. This is ass. But do you see what people are doing online with GMX bullshit? Like this is actually good compared to that. This is great. This is the best way to do it. Like yo, look, the new GMX exclusive card Bridge into Yummy Mitsu. The GMX cards are fucking dog shit. You're playing 18 bricks instead of one. Like this is at this point you play Radiant for sure. I said what I said. I said even with Herald, it's the same thing. Think about it. Even the Herald line, it does the same end board, but just a Herald. If we play the trap, I could have get to the trap. No, it's not. It's not two more negates. That's not true. Because I was showing one lollipop combo. If lollipop, you won't be able to get purification and that with one lollipop. Obviously, with two more cards, we have even more. Like if we this is a one yummy. If it was a yummy and even two yummies ends on Arcialga state. Like two yummies, I think ends on Dragster. And I would definitely I'd side this both side because I would prefer that than the prayers. I think on top there is stuff to play with here. I don't think we need the Starham. 2211. 2211. Let's say it's Marcher. Oh wait. I got rid of the wrong one. Oh, I agree that I'm gonna post this for YouTube and for people that want to play it like with this. Fuck you doing back to this. I have to save the Yummy Mitsu shitters. This is just the best way. One brick instead of 10. Okay, plus the, Mitsu ones, but still. Let's see if the combo works quick. So we go 2211. So 2211. This would make it so that it's 2-3-2-1. 2-3-2-1. The 2, the 3, the 1 go into Arciella. Arciella, yeah, it works still. Arciella effect without the discard. Now it's one discard. Wait, it's getting a bit better, guys. 2-3-1, one discard. Add the shitter. Surprise, Marsh. Keep Lollipop on board, Link Haribo. And then if we have another card, this stays. If this stays, Dragster stays. Bullstar Iron Marcher, that could save us a slot. If we go, let me think if that's worth. I'm not coping with what I'm about to say. Yummy Mitsu's so back. Think about it. This combo, if we have one of each, we're gonna end on Valor and Dragster on top, actually. I'm not coping, actually. This might just be real. Let's do cookie. 2 cookie. Kiri Raise map, the more I play it, it's actually the better I think it is. Yeah, we might draw 2 of them, which is why I'm on to play 2 over 3. But Piri Raise map is just better than Cookie and Lollipop. I actually think it's 3 Piri. The quality level of a summon Cupsy versus the quality level of summon Cookie is so far off. That's one whole extra interaction you deal with. It's worse to Droll, but it's not. Droll is not good this form at all. So I think it's still worth it with it out of the format. And then like look at these first 13 cards. The quality level. In fact, let's increase. Oh my god, I'm gonna increase that. The quality level of these first 20 cards, of the quality level of starter of their first 20 cards is incredibly high. Just going second with these 20 cards is actually it's very high quality starters. Cookie and Lollipop are also very high quality starters, but not to the level of those 20. And Surprise, in this deck, we have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Surprise is a really good quality card if this is a massive if you open one of the 11 yummies. Then it becomes it's not a brick. Surprise with lots of yummy is not a brick at all. So let's go back and check the combo. It's 6 bricks. The question becomes, well, you're already playing Mignon. You're going to play a Croaky and Pure Yummy. So let's substitute Mitsumira for a Croaky. So the question becomes, is 4 bricks in the deck worth? But they're not Garnet. The only one that's a Gemini Garnet is realistically Doriado. These have 2-card combo iterations. But are the 4 extra bricks worth having that amazing push going second is the question. That's a question I guess we have to ask for ourselves. Are the 4 extra bricks worth the prowess going second? Let's try it out. One Cup C combo. 1 Lollipop does the same thing, but yeah. Lock in. We might find something here. Oh shit, someone just mentioned a genie, which is fine. Yo, that's actually a great idea. Someone brought it up on YouTube here. If we hard draw the Doriado brick, we just make Ashland quicker. Huh. Interesting. Like we could make Ashland before we go into Lollipop. Oh my god, lag. Yo, I'm missing Dueling Book every day. Little by little. Little by little, I miss Dueling Book more and more. But Master Duel. Unk is having a brain aneurysm. Look at this shit. I can't fucking cook a button right now. Yeah, about time. Holy shit. I was about to go Karen Darren. Oh, meta. Fuck. Okay, yeah, guys, I gotta end it to go to Metafy. Let's just, before it's done, I just want to see if this line works. Because would be the best. This would be the best bridge of Yamimitsu if we decide it works. And then we take the negated cup C. Wait, oh my god. We need a level 3 tuner in non-tuner in the extra deck, like Starham. Alright. Looks like Starham it is. So let's remove one of these let's just Chaos Angel or Zarin. So one of these, let's just say, or Drag. So let's just see. Okay, let's just say it's hold up. We have to keep the Dragster for the setup. Let's say it's Zarin. We could resolve Starham if we want. We don't need to. But just to see if there's something good. Yeah, good call. Good call. Okay, let's remember one more thing. So the card we summon off Starham. Yo! If we know they're playing Breakers, we could set this up so Starham summons Cupsy if we don't resolve Cupsy, and we could draw if we need to. But I mean, we have Surprise. That'll be super rare. Yeah, okay, so we summon whatever Starham, whatever was here before. This is a tuner. We'll just keep that in mind. I don't think it'll matter it's a Karibo, but keep that in mind. We haven't used Surprise yet, so that does save us a body. We get this card. We'll still save Surprise. We'll use Karibo on the tuner. Wait a second. We'll keep Arcialga. Because they would have Nibiru us fucking yesterday. Like to add. We could Dragster right now, but again, I think we just do it on theirs. You know what? There's no Nibiru at this state. At this exact state right now, I would do these into Dragster right now. And then I would remove the Lollipop. And then we would just surprise it back. What are they saving this late? Imperm? And then we just Dragster it. Like, what would they save? Would they really let me full Yummy combo to this point? No, right? So the 1-card combo gets to this. 1 card because of Starham. We get the Haba. We end on the same Herald. Hold. Doubters? Where's the doubters in the chat right now? And then we would put this as IP if we want to. So it would be IP, Dragster, Murakumo, and post side, it would be Purification. Which is the same board you were doing before. It'll be IP, Herald. I don't even think we play IP. I think it's still SP. And so we need the Starham. Or instead of Starham makes the Dragster guaranteed. So Starham guarantees the Dragster. If we play Integrator, hold. If we play Integrator, we get a net value of 2 cards. We don't discard off the Star Ham, and instead of the discard, we draw a card. That's a net value of 2 cards. However, the net value of 2 cards means it's not the 1 card combo of Dragster. So I think we still do the Star Ham just in case. And me personally, as cool as Chaos Angel is, I would love to at some point get to this. And I think because of the surprise line I was saying, right after Dragster uses negate, we get this to 2 negates. 100%. But if you guys would prefer to save the draw, you put the integrator here instead. Zombie Vampire is cuttable, but it makes D7 combo, which is pretty good. We can't make the Zaren in that game state because it needs a tuner and a synchro. Our tuner was a synchro. So we just do it on the opponent's turn. Dragster's level will be down from 7 to 5. And then we're going to quick synchro with Snatchy and a synchro 2 to make Zaren on the opponent's 2 Omni Negates on the opponent's turn. Post side deck, it's 3 Omni Negates on the opponent's turn. This is 17 hand traps and 46. Chat. This ain't this deck is not dead. I want to keep the hand trap. I want to keep it so we have 6 bricks in the deck. I want it 46. I just enjoy that. No, this this card it can't, it's all the way around. We don't need gravity. Gravity is super win more in this style. There's no other, the only other, like if we play Masquerena, for example, like, will we prefer a Masquerena on the end board or a second Omni Negate with Zaren, right? I think Piri is better going second. And as far as 1 card combo, like the quality level of Piri versus Cookie, I think is like another level. But if someone wants to substitute Piri for a second Cookie or Lollipop, that's cool. What if you built a deck that didn't have Yummy cards? Not interested. All right, guys, I'm going to go to my Metafy class now. Let me just do 1 clean combo with no and with no lag or anything like that. Yeah, Kogari. Okay, ready? Yo, can someone from my Discord do me a huge favor? Yo, Jeff, are you here? Chief? Yo, do you mind going on Discord and saying, guys, it's going to be live at 7:30 for Metafy? I just want to finish. I'm going to do a quick video on this and send to my editor. We just saved Yummy Mitsu. I still think Radiant's better. Less bricks, but... Thank you, bro. Thank you, Sparky. Yo, Sparky summons from YouTube. You gotta be around in more streams because that was very well said. Now this is a point where Integrator would just give us a net 2 draws. So instead of removing that, would have, but it won't do the one card dragster. We'll have 2 cards in hand, but 1 monster not there. Also, we can't star ham special later on if we need to. It's been 3 days. I haven't showered in 2 days. I haven't changed my clothes in 2 days. Only my boxers and pants I changed, and to my pajamas, to my short pajamas, and I continued. I'm locked in. I'm locked in so much that I could never be locked out again. Small World's not a real bridge. This is the real bridge. You can't make this Aaron because of the thing. Going second, this will be way better than first. But even going first, it's like game if you get this to this point. And it'll be even better with 2. This is 1 lollipop. 2 starters, it'll be even better. Now we could, if we put some bullshit in the extra deck, we could do more stuff, but this right here. Now this is the next line. We pass. If we had even more bricks, we could send Doriato and 1 more brick for Starham, but we'll keep it as a follow-up. And we wait for 1 action. Wait for 1 action, I think. Or, you know what? No one's playing fucking... I would just draw phase this, actually, to be... No one's playing Dark Ruler or any bullshit. I want to access to this immediately. In the draw phase, I'll do this. If they want to save their bell at that point, you still win the game, because they'll be at 4 cards to your multiple more than that interrupts. Zaren can use 2 tuners. No, it can't. Wait, Zaren could use 2 tuners? Can someone confirm? Yo, then this is Zaren. But no, Dragster's better. I'll show you why. The only thing we care right now is Spell Trap. We don't care about anything else. So look at this, for example, okay? I'm going to put a ticker of our interrupts from any 1 Yummy card. So let's say they activate. Most likely, they don't activate their first spell first, obviously, right? So they activate a card you don't really care about. I'd probably in this situation like to do this first. We'll go, let me think, just make sure this works first before I screw up. We go. Oh, I got it. Okay, so we go summon. No, you draw. Let's say they use another effect. Let's say you negate it. Let's say they use another effect. Let's say you discard it. So they'll be at 4 cards right now. They use another effect. This is where the magic happens. You banish, so there are 3 cards left. This is where it gets magical. The shit's at 5 now. So what you do is you go effect and you chain Karibo. This is why you don't need 3 snatchies anymore. And then you take the Karibo and the Cupsy. And you summon, let's say what we want to summon here. We already went through these. Let me think. I'd probably get this just to get the follow-up. Okay, we would cookie first and then do this. After you cookie, or immediately if you want the Omni Negate immediately. Get follow-up, discard. And then you chain this. Go 2 and 5 into Zaren. And then you'll have the Zaren Omni Negate this and the prayers and the Veilers. I'm telling you, this shit's for real. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna go to Metafy. I'm gonna do my video tomorrow. Hope you guys liked it. It's actually cool that you could Zaren. I'm sure that would come up in situations. That's actually a very cool combo. Like that even makes it. We could just slap the Zaren and then make something else even. Is there any other spell? No, these are the best spell trap negates for sure to make here. Like the idea of having Dragster and Zaren is very nice to go second. Because it will have 3 Omni negates. Both side. Keep grinding best content Twitch. Facts, thank you. Alright guys. Tomorrow's stream, we're gonna work on Yami Mitsu. For tomorrow's stream, Yami Mitsu. These are on my to-do list. Elvin Fiendsmith. I know we can make this Elvin actually way better than it is. I know so much more about that deck than everyone. And I want to go over every pure Yami, like maybe we'll go over all the Cope Yami decks, such as Cupid Pit Search Sangan. Any Yami card does this. Ancient Fairy, special summon the Sangan. You search Droll or Retaliating Sea, and then Ancient Fairy, you search a Secret Village. And then you end on Lina and IP. So if they summon a spellcaster, you SP it and you Yami interrupt, etc. So if we're playing bricks, like I said, Yami Mitsu's for going second. So if we're playing like 4 extra bricks, if we just put in Secret Village, you know. Anyways. There's a few like we could go over a Colossus build, we could go over the Spatter build. There's a few decent ways. But if you're playing pure Yami, this is the way to go. Because this is the most clean, consistent. It doesn't matter what gets stopped. Like if they stop something else, all of these synchros could hit the board at any time. You could Cupid Pitch on the opponent's turn, summon a lot of stuff. You could Melfi and Marcher on the opponent's turn. Like all these synchros are fair game on the opponent's turn, which is what makes it awesome.